Hi, I'm Tamara Jackson, owner of Cocanails Upscale Salon in Smyrna, Georgia, and I'd like to welcome you to my salon. Hi, welcome to Cocanails.
Can I pause change, please?
Sure, go ahead and choose your color.
Hey, my name is Pamela. I'll be doing your polish change. You can just follow me on that. Can I get my nails filed down as well?
Actually, filing doesn't come with a polish change.
Okay.
We only just reapply the polish and put the new polish back on. Is that okay?
Pamela was doing a polish change incorrectly. So before making the correction, I went to Tamara and made sure, which I already know, what the policy is, what the rules are, and why. And I went and sat down and I simply told her that what the polish change included here at Cocanails. Actually, Pamela, you're supposed to do a file and buff when you do a polish change.
Well, I talked to Tasha this morning and she said all you do is reapply the new polish.
Yeah, I was so aggravated at Sonja because I'm in the middle of a polish change and then she comes at me telling me that they file and buff the nails. Now where I come from, we just reapply the polish. We don't file and buff the nails because that's a manicure to us. So that really pissed me off really bad.
Bye, thanks for coming.
Bye, thank you. Good morning. Welcome to Cocanails.
Shut up. What is wrong?
Did you get my text?
No, the spirit is not right here. Something. I don't know. You need to check your phone. You need to get
My phone is dead. I didn't put it on the charger last night.
You alright?
No. Alright.
Hey Tamara, can I see you for a minute? Yeah, what's up? Can I see you privately outside?
Okay, let's go to the back.
What happened? Okay, Pamela was doing a polish change and the client asked her a question about, I guess, clipping her nails. But I noticed that she told her she wasn't going to be able to do that. All it was a polish change, but I know she wasn't filing and buffing her nails. So I went to go double check with Tamara that that's what we're supposed to do here at Cocanails. And she confirmed it, so I come back and I sit down and I tell her, well, Pamela, you're supposed to file and buff the client nails. And she told me, well, Tasha told her we don't have to do all that. Just continue doing the customer nails.
So when you talked to her, did you tell her in front of the client or did you pull it to the side?
I told her in front of the client.
Oh, girl, you know that wasn't good because she kind of felt some type of way because you were kind of correcting her in front of a client and it makes it seem like she don't know what she was doing.
I don't see really what the problem is. And she still didn't file and buff the client nails.
Well, you should take it to Tamara and see what she say, you know, because, you know, we don't want no drama. Like I said, she just got here, so we're just trying to, there's certain things she don't know the Cocanails way, so we'll talk to Tamara and see what she'll say.
Hey, Tasha just told me what happened, and you know you were dead wrong, right? Not in what you said, but in how you said it. You know, you never say anything in front of the client. You should have pulled her to the side or pulled her to the back or whispered in her ear or something. But you are never to let a client know what's going on here, because it makes her seem like she doesn't know what she's doing. You know, I know all you were trying to do was help, but you can't do it like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call Pamela in here and we're gonna hash this out, and that's gonna be the end of it, because you know I don't do the drama here at Cocanails, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Hey, I need to talk to you for a second. Okay, Tasha came and told me what was going on and filled me in. I've already had a conversation with Sonja, and I just want to make sure that we don't have this type of problem again. I've already told her that she was in the wrong for correcting you in front of the client. I take partial responsibility for it because I didn't explain how we do a polish change here at Cocanails. It does include buffing and filing the nail.
Okay, I understand that, but I just think it was unprofessional of her to do that in front of the client. She could have pulled me to the side and whispered in my ear and told me the correct way to do a polish. I just feel like she didn't have to front me out in front of the client.
I wasn't trying to front you in front of the client. I wasn't trying to be rude. I apologize for that. I was just trying to be helpful.
Yeah, so we shouldn't have this problem again anymore, right?
Right.
All right, so go ahead and hug it out. Okay, and what we're gonna do is have a quick team meeting and make sure everybody else is on the same page as far as polish changes go, okay?
All right, now that we're all family again, I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page as far as the polish changes go. Because of the way that I structured the prices, I want... You don't like me, do you? You don't like me? You don't like me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Now I tell this woman all the time that I do my best, thinking when I find my gum. I'm like, I don't understand how she don't get that.
You all to know that it is okay to go ahead and file and buff the nails. Does everybody understand that?
Everybody understands that. And while we're talking, I just want to make sure that there are no other discrepancies as far as the menu goes. Does anybody have any questions about anything?
I do.
Yeah.
What about if they have a hangnail on their nails? Do we cut that or just leave it in?
Anytime we put a tool to the nail, it changes from a polish change into a manicure. Any more questions? Shamara?
I have a question. So when we do a pedicure, right, and someone get additional service, let's just say a hot sun massage. Do we do a 20-minute massage or a 2-minute massage? I don't know.
She always puts people on blast.
I just want to make sure I'm doing it right.
No,
You know what I mean?
why you putting me down?
I just want to make sure that we all got
Me out
the
there.
It's supposed to be for 20 minutes.
Tasha, you know better than that.
Them stones were hot.
Yes.
Them stones on 20 minutes.
But you gotta let them cool off. You cannot charge somebody $25 for a 2-minute massage. No, we ain't into jipping our clients. So. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. And since I have us all together, I do want to talk about the shirts. She was able to find the lime green shirt, so we'll be doing
lime green. I thought we were gonna do the white shirt.
I never said we were doing white shirts.
I don't want to.
It's gonna be
I don't
reverse.
like the lime green shirt. I'm too big for lime green.
Well, you know what? If you lost some weight, you wouldn't be too big.
It makes no sense to me. Like, I don't want to look like a Jolly Rancher. You know, I'm already a little thicker than I want to be right now. We have a question. Do we have to pay for the lime green shirt?
Yes, you're paying for the lime green shirt.
Okay, I don't want a lime green shirt.
Well, that's too big. You know what? You don't have to work here.
You right about that.
I know.
You right about
I
that.
know. I know. I'm
Okay.
right. Moving forward, like I said.
You right, boss lady.
That's right, boss lady. I sign all the checks in here. That's right. Everybody knows that. If you don't like it, you don't have to work here. I know I'm right about that. Like I was saying, it's gonna be lime green shirts with chocolate writing on here. Everybody's gonna get here. You don't like it, you don't have to work here.
See, I don't feel like she talks to anybody else the way she talks to me. I'm just saying.
and don't come back.
Bye. See you Monday.
Bye.